Dale. Dale, over here. Just 1 minute.
I got it.
You're good?
Oh.
Okay, we're good.
Thank you.
No, I got it right.
Evening, everybody. Let's call the February 8, 2021 Maitland City Council meeting to order. And if everyone in the room would silence their electronic devices, we'd all be ahead and appreciate it. We're blessed this evening to have Pastor Chris Jones from Asbury Methodist United Methodist Church here for an invocation. Chris, it's all yours.
Let's pray. God of grace and power, you have called us out of darkness into your wonderful, marvelous light. You have gifted us with freedom. You have invited us to participate with you in your work in the world. We do so now with a sense of humility and honor as leaders and citizens of our beloved city of Maitland. We thank you for all who live and work in this community, and we ask that you would guide and direct us as we make decisions that will be in the best interest of those who call this place their home and those who visit here from out of town. Our hearts this evening are with people all over the world, especially those who are suffering, who are experiencing loss and tragedy. Journey with them, O God, through these dark and terrible places. And remind us as we go about our business this evening that you are not some God who is distant, far away, detached, aloof. Rather, you are Emmanuel. You are God with us in the fullest sense of what that means. And you are already working to redeem and restore this world to your original purposes. Open our eyes that we might recognize the inherent worth and value of those around us, and stir us to action as we seek to make this world a better place, this world that you love so deeply. Enable us to bring light where there's darkness, order where there's chaos, peace where there's conflict, and love where there's hate. We ask all these things according to your amazing grace. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor. Pastor Chris is the new lead pastor at Asbury United, so we're happy to have you, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you. If everyone that's willing and able will please stand with me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thanks everybody. Okay. Oh yeah.
Me too. Next week.
Okay. All right. We've got some fun work to do. Not the least of which is I want to ask Officer Adelia Cordova to join me up here. And she doesn't often get to talk to people looking right in the eye, so this is terrific. All right. Now, Officer Cordova started with the Maitland Police Department as a community service officer in June of 2018. While still working full-time as a CSO, she began in the Law Enforcement Academy night classes at Seminole State, attending the academy from August of 19 through February of 20. And she was sworn in as an officer of the Maitland Police Department in March of 20. That was there. So just a short 9 months later, on December 10th, at approximately 2:15 p.m., officers were dispatched to an apartment complex within the city of Maitland regarding a shooting. While en route, dispatch advised that the victim had been shot and was observed running around Building A. It was currently unknown of the suspect's whereabouts. Now, Officer Cordova was the first officer to arrive on the scene. She heard someone yelling for help, quickly noticed that the victim in front of Building C with a gunshot wound to the face and shoulder. And unbeknownst to her at the time, his location was, as the knucklehead mirror turns the page, just perpendicular to Building A where she was, where the shooting took place and the suspect was last seen. Without hesitation, Officer Cordova immediately sprang into action. She quickly obtained her tactical first aid bag and began addressing the victim's wounds. Upon addressing the left shoulder wound, she noticed that the victim had at least 4 separate gunshot wounds in his upper torso and face and forearm. Now, Officer Cordova maintained her composure while under this extremely stressful situation and was able to revert to her medical aid training. She was able to address the wounds quickly, but she continuously spoke to the victim to keep him alert and provide other officers with as much intelligence as possible. During this time, while awaiting other officers to respond, Officer Cordova displayed selfless courage and bravery. She immediately attended to the victim, performing life-saving first aid without knowing who or where the suspect was. At any time, the suspect had ample opportunity to ambush Officer Cordova and further responding officers. Without her immediate actions and selflessness, the result of this incident would have been fatal. Okay. Now, we're going to recognize Officer Cordova as our employee of the quarter. Now, this signifies, as an employee of the quarter, this has been awarded to Adelia Cordova, Police Patrol Officer from our police department, for his extraordinary service and dedication to the citizens of the city of Maitland. This quarter ended December 31st, 2020. You're good.
I just wanted to say thank you. I'm glad to be part of this great community. That's it.
Okay, another day to celebrate here, or to recognize. Alan, if you would, join me up here. Now, from the City Council, we have a resolution that reads, whereas Alan Johnson served the citizens of the City of Maitland from Maitland, Florida, faithfully and diligently as a deputy building official from August 9th, 2004 till December 1st, 2007. Whereas Alan was promoted to building official on December 1st, 2007, where he served the citizens of Maitland until today, February 8, 2021. Whereas throughout his tenure with the city, Alan earned certifications in the trades of electrical inspector, electrical plans examiner, fire inspector, fire plans examiner, and chief building official. And whereas Alan's vast knowledge and expertise in the construction industry gained the confidence, friendship, respect of all contractors and job site superintendents that came to know and work with him. Now, Alan's outstanding work in 2013, Alan was presented the Member of the Year Award by the Building Officials Association of Florida. Now, Alan's outstanding work ethic and dedication to the citizens and customers of the City of Maitland continue to serve as a model for all current and future employees. Now, Alan retired from the City of Maitland on February 8, 2021 after 17 years of dedicated service. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Mayor and members of the City Council, on behalf of the residents and employees, express deep appreciation and gratitude to Alan Johnson for his dedicated and devoted service while serving the City of Maitland these past years. Alan? Can you say a few words if you like? Like I wish you would.
Okay. Well, see if I can be brief. Sometimes that's hard for me, but Maitland, for me, has been a dream come true in so many ways. Terry Watson, my predecessor, kept bugging me to talk to him about coming down to be deputy building official when that position opened up, and I kept blowing him off because I wasn't interested in leaving Lake Mary, but I decided to talk to him, just get him off my case, and he said, Maitland's a great place to work. He said, when there's issues, there's none of this. People get together, leaders get together and work through things. And it got me thinking that if I ever wanted to move up, Maitland was a good place to do it. I checked the bios on the website of the leadership, and they talked about empowering people and meeting dreams. And so Terry had told me if I came, he would retire after 3 years, and they would probably move me up, and I did, and he did, and y'all did. So thank you very much. I've got to say I've enjoyed pretty much, with very, very few exceptions, very rare exception, I've enjoyed very much everything I've done, including showing up on concrete pours at 2 and 3 in the morning to make sure that their lights weren't shining in the neighborhoods and that they're holding the noise down. And checking code enforcement things at 5:30 in the morning. Don't feel sorry for me. Those were rare occasions, but I want to do whatever it takes because I love the city, I love the citizens, I love everybody I've worked with, and I've worked with some amazing people. Big list added to my list of favorites of citizens and residents and contractors and co-workers and architects and engineers. I just want to sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart for the opportunity I've had here. Thank you. Okay.
Okay. Have another one. This is another treat. Jerry, if you would please join me up here. Let me read a portion of the letter from the Government Finance Officers Association. A certificate of achievement is the highest form of recognition in governmental accounting and financial reporting, and its attainment represents a significant accomplishment by a government and its management. When a certificate of achievement is awarded to a government and an award of financial reporting achievement is also presented to the individual or department designated by the government as primarily responsible for having earned the certificate. And it's Jerry. Right, Jerry? You know what, we're going to provide this certificate, which you have observed. And you feel free to, you can say what you need.
I don't have much to say. All I do is arrange numbers on paper, so.
You're ahead of this knucklehead, so.
Yeah, I mean, no officer would over it by any means.
Yeah. That's our on the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Maria, or Dan, you want to introduce this item for us? No? Yeah, Dan, please.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. There's really not a whole lot to introduce. Case was continued multiple times, and the applicant on December 30th withdrew the application. So since the public hearing was advertised and continued until tonight, we have to open it up and then just acknowledge that it's been withdrawn.
Okay. Patrick, we good with all this?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Patrick Brackens, by the way, sitting in for Cliff Shepherd tonight. The council have any questions of Mr. Mathis or Patrick? Hearing none, a motion would be something that the presiding officer would certainly entertain.
So I don't think we actually need a motion. It's been withdrawn.
Okay.
There's no action to take.
No action to be taken? Okay, very good. Thank you, guys.
Make a motion to take no action.
Yes, yeah. All right. Ms. City Manager, any old business you want to share with us?
No, it's time.
Okay. Anybody from council wish to remove any items from the consent agenda? Hearing none. Public, anybody like to address consent item number 2? Hearing none, we'll close the public period, and a motion, I'm pretty sure, would be in order.
Motion to approve the consent agenda.
You can always count on Lindsay for that. All right, looking for a second.
Second that.
All right, very good. We have a motion and a second. Without any further comments, Ms. Marie, if you would call the roll.
Councilmember Paul Harrison.
Aye.
Councilmember Thomas.
Aye.
Councilmember Wild.
Aye.
Mayor McDonald.
Aye. Okay. This is our legendary Maitland public period to discuss any items that are not on the agenda, otherwise referred to as the, Stacy's Memorial, public period. Please come forward.
I'm not certain I'm prepared for it to be a memorial.
Yeah, I saw that. The virus is not that bad.
And then honorary,
Yeah.
but maybe not memorial. At the Maitland Public Library, we're always looking for new partnerships. We work with a number of the schools in the area. But we have kind of a cool new one that I want to bring to your attention. And that is with the Cornell Museum at Rollins College. They have put together a class, a workshop, online webinars, I'm not sure exactly how to phrase it, for children to do arts and art history and craft projects. So they have created these craft boxes. They have 8 crafts in them. And then there are accompanying videos on the Cornell website. So families can come, view them, follow along at their own pace with the videos. So we are partnering with the Cornell Museum, and we have those kits. So I invite everyone with small people in their lives to come to the library and get the kit. We will ask you for some contact information if you're willing to share it with the museum, so they can market future kits and let you know that they have come out. This is planning for them to be a very long-term kind of project where they're going to do these craft projects. I don't have a whole lot else, but I do just want to throw out a teaser. If you watch our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, there will be a very rare sighting of me leading a cooking demo coming up for Valentine's Day. So I'm making filet mignon, garlic roasted mashed potatoes, haricot vert, and fresh strawberry shortcake. So
What time and what day?
It'll be, well, it's already been eaten. It was delicious.
Yeah, okay.
But if you would like to learn to make it, that'll be showing up on our Facebook page probably this week because it's for Valentine's.
All right, thanks, Stacy. Anyone else like to address the council at this time? Hearing none, we'll bring it back to council, and we don't appear to have any decision items. Any other comments from any council members? Any on tip of your tongue, Tampa-based stuff?
So if we had a proclamation for Tom Brady, do you think he'd show up?
Well, I look forward to the request. I think we were all in one form or another Tampa fans last night. Anything else that you can think of? Patrick, anything you want to share with us?
No, sir.
All righty. Well, I guess we're just about done. Mr. Guthrie hasn't made it tonight. We'll note that. And that's about it, guys. We're done.